What's going on, y'all? North Carolina mother will be celebrating her son getting out on March 25th, and this is her post right here. Her name is Dana Jenkins. She's going to be celebrating her 25-year-old son, Deron Jenkins. He was in prison 3 years for larceny of a firearm, breaking and entering, and the last charge I want you guys to pay attention to, malicious conduct of a prisoner, because I'm going to come back to that. He was released March 25th. That was her post right there. My baby's home. My baby's home. Lord, thank you. However, his family, and I'm going to show you guys in the news article, when he came back, he was not the same person. They can see it in his eyes. They can see it in his actions. What I want to talk about is that one of the things in this country that we must change is our prison systems. Our prison systems are designed to destroy. Your mind can be broken, and often it is. When these children go to prison, it is such horrific. They come out with such PTSD. They're not the same. They cannot function in regular society. Just like Vietnam vets came home, a lot of them, boom. A lot of them drinking alcohol, drugs, because it's doing exactly what it was designed to do, to break them forever. 3 years. I want to bring you guys, he was home. March 31st, they will get a call saying that going to this home. I want to bring you guys this story. Listen to this.
Just released from prison last week, is now charged with killing his mother and younger brother after they were found dead in their Wilson County home on Monday.
Today, a family member who lives right next door is talking with WITN. Amarachi Uche is live in Wilson with more. And Amarachi, what did they tell you?
Yeah, Deron Jenkins is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder after police say he killed his mother and younger brother. They were found dead here in this home behind me. Now, the cousin of the mother is speaking to us, trying to figure out how this could have happened.
I always smile. I can see her smiling right now. She always smiled.
That's how Wanilia Cornigi describes her cousin, Dana Jenkins. Now she is left shocked and hurt after learning Jenkins was found dead in her Wilson home alongside her 15-year-old son. The suspect in these horrific murders, Jenkins's older son.
I would have never thought that. I would have never thought he would do something like that. Not like this.
Police say on Monday they went to this home on Snowden Drive shortly before 5:30 p.m. and found 50-year-old Dana Jenkins and a 15-year-old boy dead. According to Cornigi, the 15-year-old's name is Darren. Tuesday, police say they have the son of Dana and the older brother to Darren, Darian Jenkins, in custody for these deaths. Cornigi says that in the days leading up to the murders, she felt something was off with Darian.
You could see it. The look. It told you everything. But I had no idea that you was getting ready to do what you did.
This church is where Dana and Darren found comfort. Bishop Sherman Blandon says he knew them well.
It has been very difficult, confusing, troubling.
Cornigi remembers speaking to her cousin Sunday night and seeing police around the building the next day, telling her that 2 of her family members were now gone. The 25-year-old now faces 2 counts of first-degree murder, leaving Cornigi wondering how this could have happened.
I couldn't figure out why he did it and what for.
Cornigi says they just had 5 deaths in the family, so these murders only add to that pain. She says she's now going to take it one day at a time and remember the good times she had with her cousin. Reporting live in Wilson, Amarachi Uche, WITN News.
All right, thank you, Amarachi. Now, records show the 25-year-old Jenkins was released from state prison 1 week ago after serving time for larceny of firearms and several breaking and entering.
You hear that? They said that they saw it in his eyes. They could see it. Because he had been through so much trauma in there. And that's where I want to get to malicious conduct of a prisoner. What probably, I don't know if this is a fact, but when I look at malicious conduct of a prisoner, something they may have charged him after the fact. After the larceny of a firearm, after the breaking of entering, he got a 3-year sentence. But however, malicious conduct of a prisoner sounds as if inside, while he was a prisoner, he got that charge and probably was sent to the hole. And when it's sent to the hole, in that, it drives your brain crazy. They come out different people. One of the things I want to talk about is that in politics, I keep telling people this. Politicians, I'm independent now. And I was telling people, look, we need in our communities collectively to come together, write down everything we need and want, and stick to it. Tell our politicians, hey, you ain't getting our vote until here we go. Oh, you don't want to, like in Michigan. They told Kamala, hey, here's what we need, a ceasefire immediately. Oh, y'all don't want to meet with them. Okay. They said, okay, don't want to meet with us? I tell you what, good luck with your Michigan vote, sweetheart. And she lost. I bet you in 2028, whoever the Democratic Party nominee is, I bet you they meet with Michigan. Oh, yeah, because if they don't, Michigan already didn't organize their vote. They said, come meet with us, Playboy. Here's what we want. So now, when I get to our communities, we need to write down everything we want. And one of those should be prison reform. When they go to prison, that they serve their time. They're done. When they get out, it should be no, all right, where you convicted of a felon. Oh, see, we can't hire you because you served your time. You gave your debt back to society. So now all of a sudden you can't get a job. So now going to school is worthless because you go to school for what? Go in debt for what? Because you can't get a job. So a lot of felons are like, why go to school? Why do anything? And as soon as they try to get a job, up, see, you're a felon. Up, we don't have to hire you. And they screwed, and the only thing they got left is to rob. And they go back. It's a recurring cycle meant to destroy. So that's one way they got our community locked. They have a bait truck. Oh! They let some kids steal some shoes. Can't get a job forever. Felony. Gotcha. You're done. And then when they get you in that system, when they get you in that prison, you come out and you can see it in their eyes. They shell shocked. They like, and he couldn't handle it. An argument, everything probably set him off. We got to talk about mental illness too, but prison can cause PTSD. And so in Switzerland and some countries, we know for a fact it does not work. Solitary confinement, all the stuff that they do in prison is not to reform and what it should be for. When you go to prison in other countries, well, Sweden or one of them countries, I saw a Netflix series where when they go to prison, they are reformed and they come out a better person. Our prisons are meant for you to come right on back as a trap to destroy you from the second you get in there. And we need to change that. We need to change that. When you come out, you served your debt to society. You should be able to get a new job. You should be able to start a new life. And when you do go in there, you should be reformed and become a better person. But we know for a fact that what is done, and so that's what I'm saying. So once you figure out what you want in your community, say, okay, cool, write it down and go to your politician. And even local politics. Say, hey, homeboy, locally, here's what we want. Federally, presidential candidate. Hey, the entire state of Illinois has been band together. Here's the list. We 3 million strong. If you want to ignore us, good luck on your primary. Good luck on your election. Good luck. And you may have to sacrifice for 4 years. Michigan was like, either one of y'all, trash. So I tell you what, good luck. And guess what happened? Guess what? You see the election, you see who won, and you see why. So collectively, you could just organize one state and say, here's what we need. You come with it, cool, you got our vote. No? So anyway, I wanted to bring you guys that story. You know, mother was 50 years old. That's very young. The younger brother, 15. And he was only 25. All three of their lives are gone. One in prison, two deceased. It is a tragic story. Anyway, I want to bring you guys that. I know some of y'all been seeing it, but haven't heard of it. This is out of North Carolina. You know, and that's one thing we must avoid is that prison system. Anyway, I want to bring y'all that. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.
City on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy.